What is pink? Of course, this is pink, and this is pink, this is pink, more pink! But what is pink, really? In our culture today, pink symbolizes girlhood, princesses, femininity in general. But if we strip away that gendered symbolism saddled to this specific color, then what do we get? Pink is an exception. In case you haven't seen the Minute Physics video on this, pink isn't a color, electromagnetically speaking. What our brains interpret as pink is actually a combination of the red and blue wavelengths of visible light. Pink's not in the rainbow, y'all. And you know what happens if you take the green out of white visible light? Get pink. Who knew pink was so complicated? Pink is edible. Flamingos, for instance, actually eat their way to pink. Their festive feather pigment actually comes from beta-carotene and carotenoids found in the algae, mollusks, and crustaceans that they dine on. Side note, mollusks is a hard word to say in plural form. Pink is swimmable. When you mix up super salty water with high temperatures and an algae called Dunaliella salina, you get pink lakes, like the famous Lake Redba in Senegal. Pink is a geological mystery. Consider the case of pink diamonds, one of the rarest gems in the world. Unlike yellow diamonds, for instance, whose color comes from chemical impurities in the rock, scientists aren't sure why pink diamonds are pink. They don't know what kind of seismic shock would have been required to yield these rosy and highly valuable rocks. Pink also smells really, really good. I'm talking, of course, about flowers because in the natural world, aside from the gorgeous pinks of sunrises and sunsets, flowers are probably our most abundant pink resource. Pink and other floral hues come from pigments called anthocyanins, and those colors serve as welcome signs for bees to aid in the pollination process. Pink is surprisingly young. We didn't even start calling pink things pink until the mid-19th century. The Oxford English Dictionary did note that it had a number of prior meanings, such as a young salmon, a sword-fighting wound, or a type of scissor. And it's actually that scissor meaning which would eventually cut its way to the color pink. Pinking shears are used to create scalloped edges, and for that reason, the dianthus flower, which has beautifully scalloped edges as if God himself, or herself, cut around it with pinking shears, became known commonly as pinks. Due to that bright, vivid pink color featured on the dianthus, pink then became transposed to simply mean a color. Interestingly, due to its association with springtime flowers and being in good health, pink clothes were first age-specific, appropriate only for younger people to wear, as opposed to gender-specific. All of this is so fascinating to me because there is so much more to pink than pink.